Red light camera reported ahead. Might as well smile for the camera.
Thank you.
Welcome to Menard, Texas. Menard County is located on the Edwards Plateau in the state of Texas, and it's situated on the banks of the Saba River at the junction of U.S. Highways 83 and 190. It's about 140 miles northwest of Austin and San Antonio. The first settlement at the site of what is now Menard was the Spanish mission Saba and the Presidio of San Luis de Amarias, both established in April 1757, and the Presidio was later replaced by the Presidio of Saba in 1761. Both were intended to protect New Spain's northern frontier from marauding Comanches. Due to the Presidio's isolation, it suffered repeated attacks and was finally abandoned in 1770. Stones from the old Presidio walls were used by later settlers to build homes and fences. The ruins of the old Presidio were reconstructed in 1936. The community was first known as Menardville when the site was laid out in 1858, after the formation of Menard County. Nearby Fort McCavitt was deactivated in 1859, leaving the settlers with little protection from frequent Indian raids. The fort reopened after the Civil War. By 1867, Menardville had a store, a blacksmith shop, and a saloon. The community served as a trading post and overnight stop on North and West cattle trails. A county government was organized in 1871, and a two-story courthouse was built 1 year later. Menardville had around 150 residents by the mid-1880s, and the Saba River flooded in 1899, causing considerable damage to the community. In 1910 or 1911, while the Fort Worth and Rio Grande Company was making plans to lay a track through the community, company officials asked residents to rename their town Menard to facilitate the painting of signs. An economic boom followed the arrival of the first train in 1911. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy. These are very special to me. My great-grandmother had these in her front yard, so that's beautiful. I love everything about that. I need to get some. Okay, so if we look on this side, this is what we're going to be seeing, but we'll walk more over there here in a second. I just kind of want to see what this, you know what it looks like? It used to be like an old hotel of sorts, so let's see. A skilled nursing and rehab facility. That's not creepy. I don't particularly care for clowns just in an old building. That's creepy. And how it's cute. It's like a little old awning. Outpatient therapy entrance. That's an old door. Seeing what's over here. Okay, so cool. We've got a pool. I would love to go jump in right now. And then we're going to go see what the front of this building still is. Menard Manor. Look at those old lights, guys. Do you see? So this is Menard Hospital and Retirement Home. So we're at a hospital. Okay. So if you look across, there's just a bunch of vacant buildings. That looked like that said the Busy Bee, Menard Recreation Club, 19 Chidester 28. Something about a saddle and boot depot. That's now the Boys and Girls Club. That's a Smart 1928 building. I can't quite tell what it says, but it's got my favorite subway tile right up there, and there's your Junction and Eden sign. Let's cross the street. Well, here's a trivia fact for you guys. Some of you might be wondering, why is this so high up? It's because back in the day, when there were carriages and horses, that would make it level for them to step out on. It's real busy, guys. Real busy downtown area that you guys can see here. Just heard something like knocking. I don't like that. Okay, so there's like a sign that used to be there. This is literally my favorite subway tile. Very old building. There, if you can see, there's an old Santa Claus, and like it's a cigarette ad. Lucky Strike. I wouldn't say it was a Lucky Strike now, but, and it looks like this was some old tile. Obviously, I can't really tell what it once was, but that's interesting. And then here's kind of like the other side of the hospital. And then I'm so glad I wore my Fort Worth shirt today, so I look like a tourist, not just like a weirdo. So you can see they try to put some of this stuff over the original brick. I don't really know why. But it's a theme here that all their streets are in subway tile down here. I love it. Maybe that was like a thing like historical wise before they had like signs. Now this is a, okay, look, this is a, okay, first off, that says Casa Bello and that's a salon and day spa. So that's kind of weird. But this building is for sure vacant. And if I had like a ton of money, I would buy it and make it into something like amazing. So let's just walk over there. We are on Decker Street. This obviously looks like it could have been used with the Presidio materials. It looks like it does light up at night. I mean, it looks pretty vacant. I don't know how to say that word because I can't really see it. Twinkies, something to that effect. Y'all can probably see it better than I can right now. That's the water tower that we saw earlier and the great flag of Texas. So great. That is an ominous. It is said that T.A. Tom Turner was shot and killed by William Bevins Sr. on Monday, August 6, 1906, inside the Cottonwood Saloon, downtown Menardville, Texas, at 4 o'clock. The only reason known was after an argument earlier that morning. Many different stories are rumored as to the true reason of the shooting. Ruling was accidental, even though he was shot by Bevins with a Colt 45 that had to have the hammer pulled back in order to fire, and it said it was accidental. Bank of Menard, let's see if I can stretch this out some. And there's Burnham Brothers and Auto Pot. There's another bank right there, so they had some competition right across the street, just like today. Bevan Street. Member of the FDIC. And look, there's a paper. Should I take it? Wonder how long that's been there. Probably been there a while. Okay, so the Bank of Menard, 1903, built of native stone for settlers, then keeping money and merchants as safes, or writing 60 robber-infested miles to do banking. It's hard to read that. It's really faded. So it looks like, I mean, I don't think you can get into it. But it's pretty cool in there, guys. Can you see? I don't know if you can, you probably can't see. See the teller windows? I wish teller windows were still like that, but that's the inside. Thumbprint signature. That's amazing. But here's a look at that again. $60 robber-infested miles to do banking. City Hall, and then another bank over here. And then, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what we have here. Sorry, we're closed. Okay, I don't want to fall off of these things again because they're high. Again, you can tell that stone definitely from the Presidio. On these walls that built their buildings, there's the church back that way. Old guns, ammo, knives, and accessories. Yeehaw. Do y'all see like the old carpet where this used to be like a display window? And there's like plugs so that they could see like things. That's amazing. It's really cool. See, just it's old, obviously. So yeah, welcome to Menard. You know what that is? I bet you 20 bucks that's a tornado siren. Literally, I bet you 20 bucks. I'd bet money on it. That's a tornado siren. That's exactly what that is. I'm a native Texan. I've been in some tornadoes, I should know. But there's that building that was kind of... And then the bank has these to protect the windows. I can't believe that's an active bank right now, though. That's really cool, though. Super, super historical, as I almost trip on myself. So this looks like an active hair salon. Laugh, live, and love, called Scissor Tails. Only one client and salon at a time. Please wait in your car. That's awesome. Here's the tax office. Nobody cares about the tax office. So we'll visit this church here in just a second. We'll walk up there. But I'm really curious about this mural. Okay, guys, this is a theater. I love this. I'm getting such good vibes. I'm living in the wrong time period, I'm telling you. These were the good old days right here. So we'll go up here. This was established in 1927. So I'll put up some movies that may have been played here. That was where they would have put the movie posters, signs. And look, that classic box office. You can kind of see inside. Let me zoom in. I mean, there's spider webs, but it looks really cool inside. That's fascinating. They've put like the curtains up here, and like you can see the really pretty tile, like the tin tile over here. Standard brick. And then we'll go take a look. So you can get a better look. And if you look in the background, that would be Saba, and I think it illustrates what it was like there. Amazing. Okay, so there is a car coming, so we're gonna just walk under these trees here. And the car disappeared. Okay, so here we are. I wonder if I could ring the bell. I might try. I've only rung a bell once in my life, and I think we'll call coming in the end, but more on that later. So it's closed for repairs, but look, guys. This is the old Sacred Heart Catholic Church, which is also built out of stone. And it was built in 1899. Always watch your step. I love how windy it's getting. Let's look inside. Ooh, look at that little... Do you see inside, guys? I can't really get a lot closer, but like, let's see. Sorry, I used my last focus more. See? It's cool. So Roman Catholic worship services were held here as early as 1872 when J.J. Callan set aside this lot of land for the construction of a Catholic church building. Visiting priests held occasional services in various homes and in the courthouse until 1899 when this building was constructed under the direction of the Reverend P. Gerard, I don't even know, for Sacred Heart Parish. The Gothic Revival building features native stone and lancet windows. I don't know what that is over there. We'll look. We'll look. We'll look. We'll just kind of... Do y'all dare me to go ring the bell? There's still like a Christmas tree inside. It's really cool. I wonder if I'm allowed to do this. Like, could I ring the bell? Or would that like... I'm thinking about it. Just walk on over. This might be an original bell. I need to ring a bell for different purposes now. Let me see. I did it! Look, guys. Sinclair used to be a gas station. That was before my time. I'm old, but not quite that old. I don't really know what this building is, but I like it. Got a water fountain outside. It's cute. This is adorable. So we'll walk back through where a lot of people used to walk through to go to the movies. And now, unfortunately, it's just kind of... Oh, look. This must have been a veterinarian. Dr. Rogers Veterinary Products. Look! Texas, I can't say that word, company in Fort Worth, Texas. Guys, I'm from Fort Worth. That's so cool. Okay, guys, this is extra special because it's Dr. Rogers. It's one of my favorite names. It's an authorized dealer of veterinary products out of Fort Worth, Texas. Like I just said, I'm from Fort Worth. So this must have been a veterinary office right by the movie theater. This actually, that looks like a gun hole, a gunshot hole. That's creepy. Everything's padlocked. I mean, obviously, because people like me would try to go in. Paint's cracking. It just still looks like they have lights on that they keep on at night, which is really cool. Do you want to go down the alleyway? Now, Randonautica would have sent me down the alleyway, which we're not playing that game. We're not doing that. Okay, I think I figured it out. It says Walensky's. If you look up at the very top, you see? It says Walensky's. How cool. So thank you guys so much for joining me on our little Texas adventure here. I hope that you had a good time and got to see some different things. See some clouds rolling in. Like and subscribe, and we will go on our next adventure soon. Bye.